Good evening and welcome to American Legion AA Regional Tournament Baseball from Gus Thompson Field. We're the Waupun Post 210. They're 10-4, coached by Brent Ferris. And we also have the Little Chute Mustangs. They are Post 258. They are coached by Brady Wiegman. And they're going to be playing the second game of this tournament. The first game was at 5 o'clock this afternoon, where Campbell Sport won that game. Campbell Sport will be playing tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I believe.
Yeah.
And Amro, who lost that game, will be playing at 1:30 against the loser of this game. So the winner of the 1:30 game would play back-to-back. So that's kind of how the tournament is set up at this point. There was supposed to be 6 teams in this tournament, and it has been down to 4 teams. One team dropped, and then they decided to move one of the teams over to the Beaver Dam Regional that had multiple teams drop. So Beaver Dam and Waupun both having a 4-team regional. This game is being brought to you by Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live stream. And you can find us on either feed, either the RP Radio Plus sports feed or through Jeff's live stream, and both of those through YouTube. We will also be simulcast on the radio. That's FM 103.3, 93.7 FM. That would be north of the Waupun area, more in the Fond du Lac area, and also on AM 1170. AM 1170 carries a long way during the daylight hours. Once it gets dark, it drops power, and it'd be hard to pick up. So those are the ways you can find us. We're going to step away, take a few ads, and we will be back in just a few more minutes with more of our home and auto sales pregame show.
Mixers are flying too.
Absolutely. You'll have to stop in. Like I said, we got 16 different lines, and believe it or not, we're in July, and I've got Oktoberfests that are starting to come in. I've got one on the line now, so you'll have to stop in and see what we've got going on.
Andy, have a great week. Stay cool, my friend.
Absolutely. Thanks, Nick.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. With a redesigned, fully customizable cargo box and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit Ballweg Implement
Highway 68 West Waupun and Ballweg Turf and Leisure North of Spring Street in Beaver Dam. Just have to get in the seat with Ballweg Implement.
Sometimes life gets muddled. At the Britton House in Waupun, you can count on it garnished with an orange twist. With muddled old fashions, third pound burger Thursdays, fish fried Fridays, Saturday night prime rib combos, and Sunday brunch, the Wisconsin Supper Club tradition is alive and serving in Waupun. Turn off the phone and turn on to 735 South Watertown Street in Waupun for an evening outside of the stresses of the work week. The Britton House in Waupun. Like and follow on Facebook.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call All-Phase.
Bucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducks. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your state of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We are back at the Gus once again. Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live stream, bringing you to this game tonight. You can also listen to it on the radio, 103.3 FM, 93.7, and AM 1170. The pregame show is being brought to you by Home and Auto Sales, also always a quality sponsor here in Waupun. We also have New Medical Integrated Injury Report, brought to you by the New Medical Integrated Healthcare of Waupun. You can call them at 920-249-8757. Once again, 920-249-8757. And the only player that I know is on that injury report would be Emmett Hull. And he had shoulder surgery early in this season, and he is out for the year. He has one more year of eligibility. I know for sure one more year, maybe two if he's young enough, but he will be back next year. We also have a Coach's Smile, which is brought to us by Dentistry of Wisconsin. What's going to make Coach Brent Fair smile tonight? Well, in my opinion, it's going to be a victory and hopefully not having to use more than one pitcher in eligibility. So I think tonight they're looking at, they're going to start Jake. I forgot now who it was. It's Steinbach. Jake Steinbach is going to start. He has not thrown a lot of innings this year. They're going to start with Jake, and then they're going to go with the staff and try and keep everyone else under 30 pitches if possible, and see if they can keep everybody eligible for the rest of the tournament. So I would think that's would be one of their big things. Obviously, you want to get a win here, get into that 4 o'clock game tomorrow, and then also save your pitching staff. Remember, you can go to the Dentistry of Wisconsin locations both in Waupun and Beaver Dam. So right now, they have had the home plate meeting. Umpires for tonight's game, Randy Bresser behind the plate, Tim Bresser, his brother, on the bases. They also worked the game just before this between Campbell Sport and Amaro. Had opposite roles, did a nice job, no conflict or anything that came down there, so pretty happy about all that. So again, it's Waupun, post 210. They are 10-4 on the season, coached by Brent Ferris. And Little Chute, they are post 258, and they are the Mustangs. They are 9-3, so very similar records. Brady Wiegman is their head coach. We're going to step aside again for a few more commercials and come back with the starting lineups for tonight's game.
Chocolate, coffee, popcorn, ice cream. That's all that needs to be said about Guth's Candy. But Steve and Katie Guth offer much more than your favorite confectionery cravings. Hundreds of decadent handcrafted creations and classic candy faves are swirled together in a casual cafe for long talks, guiltless indulgences, and hot refills. Guth's Candy, corner of Highway 49 and 151 Waupun. Order your Guth favorites online for a sweet surprise at guthscandy.com. Guth's Candy in Waupun, a chocolate legacy 4 generations strong.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
New ownership, same customer service tradition. Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun and its surrounding areas for over 50 years. New owners Luke and Logan Gans are longtime employees of Verhaeg's Furniture and are committed to continue serving the furniture, accessory, and mattress needs of Waupun and the surrounding areas. Bringing you exceptional quality from Ashley Furniture, Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Puffy Mattress, and many more top brands from their store to your home. Verhaeg's Furniture, 806 West Main Street, Waupun. Quality brands for affordable prices.
Welcome back to Gus Thompson Field here in Waupun for American Legion AA Regional Baseball Tournament action. We're here at the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth bringing you this game, which is right behind home plate. We got a great view here. I'm Randy Armgood, Jeff Sauer doing all the switching, pushing all the buttons and keeping us on air. So this game is being brought to you in cooperation between Radio Plus and Jeff's live stream. Right now, we're going to go over the starting lineups for Little Chute. It's going to be number 10, Reese Jolton, leading off and playing shortstop. Number 6, Trevor Verhagen. He is going to be playing center field, batting second. Garrett Whitman is number 3, and he will be catching in tonight's game. Dane Krukberger I think I got his name right there. He's going to be playing, let me see. I got to get back to that. I lost him here for a minute. He's going to be playing right field for Little Chute tonight. Griffin Hank is wearing number 7. He's batting 5th in the order, and he will be playing third base. Noah Facio playing first base. Will Jansen playing second base. Blake Roosh DHing, and Isaac Verhagen is playing left field. Number 17 on the mound will be Jaden Hermson. They are coached by Brady Wiegman. For Waupun, it's going to be Ethan Cunningham, one of the super seniors that was young enough to come back for another year. He'll be leading off, playing left field. Bryant Ferris is going to be catching tonight. I do not believe Waupun is going to have the services of Chase Beam at all in this tournament. If he does not play in this regional, he would not be eligible for state. I believe he has other commitments. So Bryant Ferris will be doing the catching, batting second. Jake Krieger playing first base, hitting in the 3 spot. Trey Schmidt in the cleanup spot, playing center field. Brennan Rediker playing right field and hitting 5th. Evan Sauer at shortstop, another one of those super seniors able to come back for another year. Great player there, great addition to this team. Landon Richter playing second base. He'll be batting 7th. Graham Gopalm hits 8th and is going to be playing in third base. And Landon Potratz will be DHing. And he is number 14. He'll be in that 9 slot. And Jake Steinbach is going to get the ball and go to the mound for Waupun. So there are your starting lineups for the 2 teams tonight. I'm not sure if we're going to have a national anthem for this game or not. They may do it only one session. So we are getting close to getting this game underway here after the starting lineups are all announced from our PA announcer. That is Aaron Potratz doing the duties here tonight. Again, Randy Bresser behind the plate and Tim Bresser on the bases. I think we'll step aside, Jeff, for just a couple more commercials, get those ads in. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors for supporting American Legion Baseball.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun. There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown.
We are back here. Gus Thompson Field, Double-A Legion Regional Tournament action. Waupun facing Little Chute. And Little Chute last year made it to the state tournament, but they were in Single-A. I think they won one game there, were eliminated, double elimination, just as the regional is. But they were Single-A, which Waupun used to be also. They were Double-A. I know for sure last year, maybe 2 years already. I'm not exactly positive on what the criteria is for bumping teams up, but Little Chute, Waupun now in Double-A. First pitch by Jake Steinbach, fastball down Main Street, strike 1. This is Reese Jolton up to bat. He's playing shortstop, leading off for the Mustangs. That pitch a little high and inside, kind of backed Jolton out of there. Steinbach, we don't know a lot about him. I have seen him pitch some JV ball over the years, and there's a curveball. It's hit pretty hard. That's probably going to be over the head off the fence. Going to be a stand-up double for Jolton. What we know about Jake Steinbach, he does pitch to contact. He's not overpowering. You gotta sometimes hope that people hit balls at your defense, which Waupun is capable of playing very well. One thing I do know about Little Chute, they play some pretty competitive teams this year. They play some club teams, you know, up in that Appleton area, and they've competed against very good teams. There's a good bunt right down the line, and that's going to be a base hit. Nobody able to get there. You couldn't have rolled it out there any better. About 2 feet fair, right down the line. It's going to move Jolton over to third base for Hagen with a base hit bunt. Brings up Garrett Whitman, the catcher. Pretty good sized guy. There's the pitch. It's going to be popped up. Looks like going to be second baseman. That's Landon Richter that floated all the way over behind first. Sun's pretty tough right now. Krieger kind of blocking his eyes from the sun, and as it should be done, Richter taking over. So we have an F4 flyout if you're scoring along for the first out. Runner still at first and third. This brings up Dane Krukberg. There's another good bunt. He's going to score a run. Waupun will take the out. Steinbach goes to first for the out. Scores Jolton from third. He had a great jump from third. No chance for Waupun to make a play at the plate. Steinbach did the right thing by throwing it over to first for the second out. See if Waupun can get out of here with only the one run in this top of this first inning. Ball's back. Ferris chases to the fence. That ball is going to be foul. I don't have much of a view from where I'm positioned. The ball went out of my view, but it must have went off the fence before Ferris could get to it. Counts 0-1. Steinbach takes a sign from Ferris. Looks in. Takes a peek at second base. Pitch is outside. Counts 1-1. Again, we are being broadcast on the radio stations as well, so if you're wondering why I'm a little more descriptive than I would be on a normal video broadcast, because we have a lot of listeners on the radio. There's a good fastball down Main Street. Hit out to center field, and whoo, good play there by Sauer going over from shortstop. It was kind of one of those balls that could have flown into no man's land, but Sauer able to get over there and make the catch. So Little Chute gets one run, 2 hits. And we'll be back to the bottom of the first inning after these messages from our sponsors.
The real estate industry. Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy.
Waupun. Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Be playing this week. Stop into the Other Bar in celebration of the EAA, Andy, right?
Yeah, there's a lot going on. EAA is going on this week. You can guarantee that they're going to stop in here. We'll be here from 11 to 9 with our kitchen. So absolutely, EAA travelers, we welcome you all in and stop in and see what we got going on.
Brewers baseball, they are playing really well. Catch the games on the TVs down here, my friend.
Yeah, they're a hot ticket. But yes, we got all kinds of TVs. You can guarantee the Brewer game will be on. We got 16 tap lines to watch the games with beer, and we've got a whole rail of different spirits to go along with it.
You know, the selection here is just outstanding. Everything from the cans to the taps to the bottles back there, and the mixers are flying too.
Absolutely. You'll have to stop in. We got, like I said, we got 16 different lines, and believe it or not, we're in July, and I've got Oktoberfests that are starting to come in. I've got one on the line now, so you'll have to stop in and see what we've got going on.
Andy, have a great week. Stay cool, my friend.
Absolutely.
Back here at Gus Thompson Field, Randy Armga, Jeff Sauer, pushing all the buttons, flipping all the switches, keeping us on air. If you're just joining us, Little Chute scored 1 run in the top of the first inning against Jake Steinbach. He had a couple of singles. One was a bunt single, able to beat it out for a base hit that moved Reese Jolton over to third base, and then he was able to score on another sac bunt. So Waupun's going to start from behind right here. And in their batting order, it's going to be Ethan Cunningham leading off, followed by Bryant Ferris and Jake Krieger in the hole. Top 3 batters for Waupun. On the mound is Jaden Hermson, number 17. Don't know much about him. Big, strong left-hander. I just know his first warm-up pitch went off the middle of the backstop back here, so maybe that's by design sometimes to have people watching him. Fastball outside, misses down and away. Ethan Cunningham, one of those guys that was able to come back for an extra year after high school. Glad he did. Good player. There's a good fastball again, right down Main Street. Cunningham not able to catch up with it. Here's the pitch. Ball's going to mitch a little bit high and outside, pretty close. Count sits at 2-1 to Cunningham. There's a pitch inside half, a little bit above the belt. Cunningham kind of backed out and called strike. Counts now 2-2. That pitch is low and inside. Count goes to 3-2. A lot of people say full count, but the umpire in me makes me go to 3-2, as it should be called by all umpires. This is Cunningham with a drive to center, but it's going to be right at center fielder, and that's Trevor Verhagen, who makes the catch for the first out. Cunningham flies out, F8. That's going to bring up Bryant Ferris, who's catching today. Normally he was a center fielder for the high school team, played some shortstop, doing whatever he can. Coach's son. Today he's been catching. Ferris with a chopper towards third. That's going to go foul. Ferris, one of those guys, he kind of crowds the plate. Not afraid to wear one if it comes inside. Tough kid. Senior, graduated this year. Ball just missed on the outside half. Makes the count 1-1. Again, Jaden Hermson on the mound. There's Ferris with a fly ball. Easy play for the right fielder. It's Dane Krukberg with 2 fly-out outs for Waupun. Brings up Jake Krieger. Trey Schmidt on deck. Krieger, one of the leading hitters throughout this high school and in Legion season. Krieg's had a chance to play in some all-star game. There's a good breaking pitch right there down Main Street for strike 1. Really the first decent breaking pitch I've seen out of Hermson. This one's going to be trouble. It's going to be a long run for the center fielder, and he comes in, and that's Verhagen, Trevor Verhagen making the catch. Waupun goes down. No hits, no runs. 3 fly balls to the outfield. 1 to center, 1 to right, 2 to center. We'll be back after 60 seconds with more American Legion baseball.
Sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of all of our young athletes and what they receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones Investments is a proud supporter of sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs today by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Make fast work of spreading manure with an H&S Top Shot V-Style manure spreader from H&S Manufacturing. Available in 1286, 1500, 2000, 2600, 3400, and 4200 gallon sizes. H&S has a V-Style manure spreader to fit your farm. The right-hand size discharge of the Top Shot is capable of spreading a variety of material from liquids to most pen pack styles of manure. See Waupun Equipment Company today for a tough quality built H&S manure spreader. Buy the best, by H&S.
Back we are here at the Gus in Waupun. American Legion AA regional tournament action. Winner of this 4-team regional moving on to state tournament in New London, Wisconsin. I believe that'll be next week, possibly Friday through Monday, I think is what it's scheduled for. Waupun right now in a small hole, down 1-0 after 1 inning. And Noah Facio up to bat. First baseman, big guy at the plate, left-handed batter. Jake Steinbach misses with a pitch just a little bit outside. Fastball just maybe a few inches off the plate. The ball hit up the middle. Landon Richter ranges over. Comes the throw, and he got him by a step, maybe a half a step. 4-1 on the putout. Good play by Landon Richter, ranging over to his right. Able to make the play for the first out. There's a pitcher. You like that kind of defense. This is Will Jansen now, the second baseman, wearing number 2. That ball is smoked at third base. It's going to be off the glove of Gopalin and goes into left field. I think we have to score that as an error. Pretty hot shot, but a play that Gopalin should make. E5 puts a runner on in Jansen. Blake Roosh up to bat. The DH. Roosh wears number 23. He'll be followed by Isaac Verhagen, the left fielder. There's the pitch. Another ball hit the third. There's a chance for a double play, and Waupun spins it. 5-4-3 double play to get out of it. Excellent job there by Gopalin to recover from that error earlier. So no runs, no hits. And we'll be back after 60 seconds with the bottom half of the second inning.
His deep knowledge of the market.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
It's the
Okay, we're back here at Gus Thompson Field in Waupun. American Legion AA Regional Tournament, and the lights are on. I'm going to take my sunglasses off, put my regular glasses on. Probably should have done that before. I might have been able to see a little better. Right now, Waupun trails 1-0. But they were able to get out of that second inning with a nicely turned double play. Gopalin to Richter to Krieger. 5-4-3 double play. Wasn't even close at first. Doing a really nice job there. Up to bat for Waupun is Trey Schmidt, hitting in that cleanup spot and playing center field. That pitch misses way outside. Ball 1 to Schmidt. Long look in. Again, pitch misses outside, clearly outside. Schmidt's ahead in the count, 2-0. Waupun trails 1-0. Little small ball there in the first inning, and Little Chute able to score a run. Pitch way wide in the opposite box. Schmidt sitting 3-0. Waupun trying to get some base runners. I would think he'd be taking right here all the way. Hermsen comes with takes a little off that one. Fastball, probably about an 80% pitch. Gets the called strike, 3-1 the count. Trey Schmidt, he's got a little more pop. He's not a very big guy, but that pitch misses high and inside. Schmidt gets the walk. That will be the first base runner for Waupun in this game. Brings up Brennan Redeker playing right field. Redeker hitting in the 5 spot. He'll be followed by Evan Sauer. First pitch, fastball strike to Redeker. Evan Sauer on deck, another one of those really good baseball players that was young enough to be able to come back for a season after he graduated from high school. An extra season. I think you have to be born after January 1st, so you have to have a spring type of birthday, which there's quite a few guys that can do that. There's a curveball that dropped in a little bit high, but got the call. Redeker didn't like it. Kind of walking out. Oh, it's strike 3, my mistake. Called strike. Umpire didn't make it look like strike 3, just made it a very nonchalant strike call. So Redeker goes down looking for out number 1. Schmidt sits at first base. There's a strike to Sauer on the outside half. Pretty tough for Waupun to steal on the lefty here. Gotta stay a little closer to first. Harder to get a jump. The left-hander moves. There he goes. And he's going to get in there. Ball gets away, goes out into center field, but Schmidt's going to stay right at second. Stolen base. Puts a runner in scoring position for Waupun with Trey Schmidt. Evan Sauer at the plate. Count is 0-2. Evan's been here before. He can hit behind in the count. That pitch is high. Misses. One, 2 the count to Evan Sauer. Pitch nearly hits Sauer. Able to throw his backside out of there. Probably missed him by less than an inch. He wasn't going to wear that one, though. That was coming hard and good fastball inside half. We'll see if that was a setup pitch here. Maybe come with a breaking pitch. Sauer, he's able to dump one into left field. Schmidt's coming around third. He's going to score. Good job by Sauer. Trey Schmidt with a stolen base. Able to score on that, and that puts this game at even 1-1. Evan Sauer with a stroke to left field. Good job of hitting with 2 strikes on him. That'll bring up Landon Richter. Richter hitting in the 7th plot. He plays second base for Waupun. Swing and a miss for Richter. Pretty good pitch to hit right there. Richter likes to take the ball to right field, right center field. That was on the outer half. This time fouled off. Left side. Richter in the hole, 0-2, just like that. Only 1 out. Sauer on first. Trey Schmidt with a steal of second. That was crucial. There's a breaking pitch that misses way high. Makes the count 1-2. Jaden Hermsen on the mound for Little Chute. There's a ball that struck into center field. That's going to be a tough play. Center fielder, that's Trevor Verhagen, comes in, makes the catch for the second out. Graham Gopalin playing third base. Graham's got a little pop in his bat too. Another guy that's not the biggest guy on the field, but has good bat speed. This is the first time we've seen a throw over to first, not even close. Sauer, not a very big lead. Gonna stay real safe. The pitch right down Main Street for strike one against Gopalin. Again, game tied 1-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. There's a swing and a miss by Gopalin. Fastball down around the knees. Ball is fouled back and out of play. Gopalin stays alive. Trey Schmidt able to score Waupun's only run after he stole second base, scored on a base hit by Sauer. There's an inside high pitch, almost hits Gopalin. Able to get himself out of the way. Count goes to 1-2. 2 outs. Score tied 1-1. Evan Sauer on first base as a swing and a miss. Gopalin goes down for the third out. Waupun puts a run on the board, though. Ties this game up with 1 hit in the second inning. Had a walk to Trey Schmidt, followed by the hit by Sauer and stolen base by Schmidt. We'll be back after 60 seconds with more American Legion baseball.
Appreciation mega sale now at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Pork baby back ribs, buy 1, get 1 free. Deals on Sprite. Coca-Cola, buy 2, get 2 free. Deals on tortilla chips, pretzels, or puffcorn. Great deals on Kemp's ice cream, Piggly Wiggly water, Kemp's milk, and more. It's the Customer Appreciation mega sale now, all this week at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Shop the pig.
Ballwig Implement is your John Deere Gator headquarters with a full inventory of new John Deere Gators for every interest and need and special deals. Now through July 31st, take advantage of cash off or low rate financing for qualified applicants on the Gator of your dreams. A variety of models for 2 to 4 passengers, up to 1,000 pound cargo capacity, 2, 4, or 6-wheel drive, and lots of attachments for fun and to get the work done. See the models and options that work for you. Ballwig Implement at Waupun and Beaver Dam, your full-line John Deere dealer and John Deere Gator headquarters.
Back here at Gus Thompson Field, Jake Steinbach on the mound for Waupun. 1-1 ball game. Here's a good fastball by Steinbach. Must have been a little bit low. Looked pretty close there. This is the bottom of the order. Isaac Verhagen. He's playing left field, hitting in the 9 spot. Good breaking pitch. Ooh, not sure where that one missed. That looked pretty good. Thought it was going to be called a strike, and umpire kind of popped up and then did not make the call. That pitch misses outside. Count goes to 3-1. See if Steinbach can come back right here with a strike. There it is. That ball is hit in the gap. Gets by Redeker. It's going to go for a double for Verhagen. Ooh, really close play at second base. He did not slide. Almost got tagged out. Went in standing. Good job by Sauer to kind of deke him and not look like he was playing the ball until the very last second. Goes down as a double. Brings up the top of the order, Reese Jolton, followed by Trevor Verhagen. Do not know if these guys are brothers, Isaac and Trevor. I know very little about this Little Chute team. Hard to find much stat-wise on American Legion ball. Here's a pitch on the outside half called strike. Waupun able to get out of the last inning with a 5-4-3 double play. See if they can find some magic again. That's a ball that's smoked down the line. That's going to score. That's going to score a run. Runner goes into second. It's a single that goes to second. Had a hard time finding the ball out there. Ethan Cunningham not able to get it cleanly. Allowed the runner to go to second. Waupun trails 2-1. They got some work to do today. There's another bunt. Little Chute not afraid to play some small ball. Oh, they're going to call him out. Very close play. Field umpire going to home plate to ask for help on whether his foot was on the bag or not. He got the help. Home plate said yes, he held the bag and able to get that out. Moves Jolton to third. 5-3 put out for the first out. That ball harmlessly fouled away to the right side. Steinbach on the mound for Waupun. Pitch count has been very low in the first 2 innings. I think he was only at 14 after. There's the ball hit the right field. This is going to be far enough to probably score the run. This is going to be close. He's going to be safe. Awkward slide. Good throw by Redeker. Just hit a little bit too deep. Sack fly by Whitman.
Now batting number 5, Dane.
It's for the second out. Scores a run from third on the tag up. This brings up Dane Krugberg. Upon asking for a little help on whether he missed the plate or not. Home plate umpire says no, he got the plate. It was awkward because he slid into the umpire trying to avoid the tag, and everybody was kind of trying to get out of the way at the time the call was made. There's a curveball strike outside half by Steinbach. Dane Krugberg at the plate. Not a very big guy, kind of slim build. There's a well hit ball right at Redeker in right field for the third out. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call All-Phase.
Bucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducks. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
We're back here at Gus Thompson Field. A little discussion with the Waupun coaching staff and the umpires. Not sure what they're discussing right now. Something to do with the play at the plate, I would assume, but nothing's going to change. And Waupun's going to be trailing here 3-1. Bottom of the third inning. Jaden Hermson still on the mound, the big lefty. And we're going to see Landon Potratz hitting number 9 in the order. He's the DH for Waupun. Landon's played a lot of first base this year for Waupun. He's a pretty decent hitter. Big guy, but he's got better speed, more athletic than people realize.
Leading off the third for Waupun, number 14,
Again, Potrat's up to bat, and then it'll be the top of the order, Ethan Cunningham, followed by Brian Ferris. See if Potrat's can set the table here. That pitch misses down and away. Pretty close. I don't think Hermson liked it. Kind of showed a little emotion there on the mound. That one's right down the middle. Strike one. Counts 1-1. Pitch, fastball, outer half. Potrat's right on it, followed straight back. Just missed it. Counts at 1-2. I know Potrat's, he had a home run in high school ball this year. I believe one. Waupun did not hit very many home runs as a team. Good fastball, swing and a miss by Potrat's for the first out.
Potrat's goes down swinging for out number 1. Brings up number 7.
It's going to bring up Ethan Cunningham, left fielder for Waupun. He flew out to center field his first at bat. Brian Ferris and Jake Krieger to follow. Cunningham outside pitch. Fouled off harmlessly to near the dugout. First base dugout. Cunningham in the hole. 0-1. Here's a good breaking pitch right there. Cunningham swings over top of it. Down in the count, 0-2. Yeah, Hermson, he's done a nice job mixing things up here in this game. He's got a decent fastball. Waupun's not a amazing hitting team. They've had pretty low batting average on the season. They're a battling team, though. They fight you every day. The ball hit to shortstop, takes a couple pumps, good throw over to first base. 6-3 put out. Cunningham is retired for the second out. This brings up Bryant Ferris. He flew out to right field his first at-bat. Again, Ferris kind of crowds the plate, not quite as much as he used to. There's that elbow guard. Not afraid to take one if it's inside. That pitch misses high. 1-0 the count to Brian Ferris. That pitch just missed on the outer half. Counts 2-0. And he gets the call on the outer half there, right on the black. Fastball for a called strike. 2-1 the count. 2 outs, nobody on. Ferris fouls that one straight back. Didn't hear it hit any cars. Anybody that knows this facility, you know, there's always a few open parking spots right near the building here, and you think, boy, I found a jackpot. I got a great parking spot. There's a reason why those are open. Right in the bomb zone. That pitch misses outside. Count goes 3-2. Nothing Waupun would like better than to get Ferris on base. Good speed on the pass. Pretty solid base stealer. That ball's chopped right down near the plate. Foul. Probably was a strike. Good job by Ferris to battle and fight that off. Ferris catching tonight. Plays shortstop, plays center field, catches. There's a good fastball. Other half, Ferris goes down swinging. For the third out, upon no runs, no hits. After 3 complete, it's 3-1. Little Chute.
Readings complete. Little Chute 3, Waupun 1.
Keys. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Once again, the game being brought to you by Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live stream. You can go to either feed, Radio Plus or Jeff's live stream, both on YouTube, and you can get this broadcast today. You can also listen to it on the radio, 103.3 FM or AM 1170. If you don't have access to a phone or a computer, maybe you're at work or something, or if you know somebody that's at work and would like to listen to this game, let them know. We're right here behind home plate. Beautiful place to call this game from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. Can't get much better than where we're sitting right here. Not much wind blowing tonight. A little bit from right to left. Definitely doesn't give a boost to any pitch. Steinbach on the mound here for Waupun. Curveball just missed inside. There's a pitch in the outer half that he gets the called strike, makes the count 1-1. What did you say, Aaron? He was pitch count for Steinbach? Was he's right around 27 to go into the inning, so he's about 20, just under 30 right now. He's doing a very efficient job. There's the ball struck really hard. Foul, just foul down the line and left. Cunningham not sure, hustling after it and getting it in. He wasn't sure if it landed fair or foul. It was that close. Would have been extra bases for Griffin Hank. Hank playing third base. He'll be followed by Noah Facio. Here's the pitch down Main Street, just a little bit low. Okay, maybe that one got the umpire down in the lower unit. Ferris taking a little time to go out and deliver the ball to Steinbach. Checking on the umpire, making sure he's good. He looks like he's fine. Counts 2-2, nobody out. That pitch misses outside, low and away. Makes the count 3-2 to Hank. There's a ball hit up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit to right center field for Griffin Hank. Good job by Trey Schmidt getting over, gets it in quickly. Holds Hank to a single. Noah Facio up first baseman. He's up to bat right now. He'll be followed by Will Jansen. Well, Bond's got themselves a little bit of a hole right here, down 3-1. Pretty good pitcher on the mound for Little Chute, and Jaden Hermson, left-hander, been very effective. There's a ball that just finds its way through. Maybe a foot out of the reach of Jake Krieger at first base, and Diddy coming over there. Landon Richter from second and just out of his reach. Couldn't throw it any better than that, place it any better than what that ball was. It's going to be a base hit for Noah Facio. 2 hits in this inning, nobody out. Runners on first and second. Jansen the batter, Reusch on deck. And the Outside half is a place you can get a strike call. Steinbach can continue to pump it there. He's going to get that call. Ball fouled left side near the concession stand area. Way out ahead was Will Jansen. And Steinbach, quick worker, gets on the mound, gets his sign, takes a look at second, takes another look at second. Here comes the pitch. That one's hit right to second. Maybe we can get another double play ball. 4-6-3 double play. Good job, Landon Richter to Evan Sauer to turn the double play. You're scoring along, 4-6-3. Just like that, Waupun has 2 outs. No damage done.
Now batting the DH, Blake Roche.
Blake Roche up to bat. He'll be followed by Isaac Verhagen. Roche was the one that hit into the double play in the second inning, 5-4-3. Nicely turned double play from Gopal and Landon Richter to Krieger. First pitch into him, misses high and away. Hank stands at third, takes a walk down the line on the pitch. There's a strike call, outside half. Makes the count 2-1. Steinbach's done a pretty decent job here tonight. Good pitch there. Curveball fouled back. Congratulations to the Post 210 ladies softball team winning their regional. I think that was on Tuesday. They're going to the state tournament. Had to play 5 games, I believe, that day. And there is the pitch, the strikeout. Roosh goes down swinging.
No runs on 2 hits.
No runs, 2 hits.
There's 1 left on base.
And after 3.5, it's 3-1. Little Chute back in 60 seconds.
Chocolate, coffee, popcorn, ice cream. That's all that needs to be said about Guth's candy. But Steve and Katie Guth offer much more than your favorite confectionery cravings. Hundreds of decadent handcrafted creations and classic candy faves are swirled together in a casual cafe for long talks, guiltless indulgences, and hot refills. Guth's Candy, corner of Highway 49 and 151, Waupun. Order your Guth favorites online for a sweet surprise at guthscandy.com. Guth's Candy in Waupun, a chocolate legacy 4 generations strong.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Hello, back.
And we are back here, Gus Thompson Field, American Legion AA regional tournament action. Trip to the state tournament in New London on the line. This is double elimination tournament. Up to bat for Waupun, Jake Krieger leading things off here. See if we can get something going. First pitch, fastball down Main Street, strike 1. Krieger, Trey Schmidt, and Brennan Redeker try and get things going for Waupun. Trey Schmidt, the only one to score in this game. That pitch misses high and inside. Makes the count 1-1. Trey Schmidt, He was able to get on with a walk. He stole second base and then scored on a hit by Evan Sauer. Another pitch. Took a little off on that pitch, just hung up and didn't really break. High and inside. Krieger ahead in the count now, 2-1. Hey, Krieger on his way to UW-Madison next year. There's a ball up the middle. It's going to be a tough play. Shortstop ranges over. Good play. Gets the out. 6-3 put out. Ball looked like it might have a chance to get through off the bat of Krieger, but really nice play there by Reese Jolton, ranging over to his left and cutting that ball off. Good strong throw. Krieger 0 for 2 in the game. Flew out to center field his first at bat. Now a ground out to shortstop. Brings up Trey Schmidt. As I said, he scored the only run for Waupun after a walk in the second inning. There's a pitch. Tried to frame a little bit there was Garrett Whitman and didn't even get his glove on it. Just barely skimmed off his glove. Rolled foul. Nobody on. No damage done. Put Schmidt ahead in the count. 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees. Tough pitch to handle there by Trey Schmidt. As I said, Jaden Hermson, he's pitched well. He's probably somewhere around upper 50s in pitch count right now, maybe 60-ish. Ooh, there's a pitch that almost clipped Trey Schmidt, able to throw his backside out of there and just missed him. I'm wondering if Jaden Hermson doesn't come inside once in a while just to send a little message that this is my plate. There's a ball right back to Hermson on the mound. He flips it over quickly to first base for the easy put out. 2-3. Or 1-3 put out, my mistake. 1-3 put out. Just going on for the second out. Brings up Brennan Redeker. He'll be followed by Evan Sauer, who has the only RBI in this game, with a single to left field. Redeker went down looking his first at bat. He got kind of a high breaking pitch, called strike. Check swing there by Redeker. Umpire said he did not go. Appeal to the base umpire, and he says no, he did not. That ball a little tardy as Redeker fouled back right side. Makes the count 1-1. Yeah, Brennan Redeker, what I've seen of him throughout the high school season and the Legion season is at his best when he goes the opposite way. Right center gap, hits with some power over there. He runs well. There's a ball right back to the mound. Hot shot to Hermson. Nice play. Throws over to 1. 1-3 put out again. Waupun goes down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Again, after 4 complete, it's 3-1 Little Chute. Back in 60 seconds on Radio Plus and Jeff Livestream. Okay, we're back here in Waupun, American Legion Baseball Regional Tournament. This is double elimination baseball, which I kind of like. You know, any team can have a bad game and And sometimes the better team doesn't win. This way you get another chance to come back through the loser's bracket, which happens quite often. Team will lose early in the tournament, and then they get hot, and they continue to win. You got to play a few extra games that way sometimes. So the loser of this game will actually be playing at 1:30 tomorrow against Amro. And then those teams will both have one loss. The winner of that game at 1:30 would play the winner of this game at 4 o'clock. So it's only a 4-team tournament. And kind of funny how the brackets get set up when you only have 4 teams. First pitch by Steinbach missed low. That pitch is wide, down 2-0 to Isaac Verhagen. Verhagen with the double earlier. It's going to be a tough play by Sauer. Makes the throw and not in time. Went in the hole, didn't get it cleanly. I think we're going to have to score that as a base hit, though. That ball was tough play for Sauer. He tried to make a stab and quick flip and just really didn't have it cleanly. By the time he got a second grip, Verhagen able to beat it out for the base hit. This will bring up leadoff Reese Jolton, the shortstop. He'll be followed by Trevor Verhagen. The pitch on the outside called strike. Steinbach. Head in the count, 0-1. Steinbach takes a look at first, comes set, and the pitch. That ball is struck hard to center field. There's a fly out. Trey Schmidt able to track that down. Runner has to hold at first. F8 fly out for the first out here in the 5th inning. Top of the 5th. Little Chute Mustangs, post 258, lead this game 3-1 over Waupun, post 210. There's a throw over by Steinbach. Runner able to get back safely. Again, thanks for joining us. Radio Plus Sports, Jeff's live stream, also on the radio, 103.3 FM. Pitch by Steinbach, up in the zone, fouled straight back. Krieger holds a runner at first. Steinbach with a peek over again. Here comes the pitch. That's shot to Krieger. He steps on one, goes to second for the tag, and not in time. I'm going to say safe at second. Pretty good play there by Krieger. I'll tell you that. There was a smash. He decided to go to first base first, and needed a tag at second. But there's 2 outs. We scored 3 unassisted. Runner moving to second is Verhagen. That's a ball that's hit pretty well. That's going to fall in. Nobody got a great jump on that. And that ball just carried and landed exactly between right field and center field. 10 feet either way, and that would have been a fly ball out. Garrett Whitman with the base hit. RBI scores Isaac Verhagen. A couple of the guys in the booth here saying, how did that drop? Hung up a long time, just out of the reach of everybody. There's another shot to right. Base hit. Little Chute starting to get to Steinbach here a little bit. He does have 2 outs. Again, that ball maybe a couple of feet at the most. Pretty well hit ball, but only a couple of feet to the left of Landon Richter, or that would have been an easy out. Runners on first and second. Two away. 1 run in makes the score 4-1. First pitch, breaking pitch by Steinbach for a strike. Steinbach takes a look at second. Long look back there. Comes to the plate. Ball misses low. Kind of late picking up his target at the plate and timing a little off. Ball sailed low. Counts 1-1. There's a ball. Base hit to left field. And it gets by Cunningham. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs coming to the plate. Going to score that as a single with a 1-base error. That puts Griffin Hank at second base. 2 runs in. Would have scored 1 for sure, but 2 runs able to score after the ball got away from Cunningham.
Now batting number 28, Noah Basio.
Krukberg able to score all the way from first base on that. That makes the score 6-1 in favor of the Little Chute Mustangs. Hunter stands at second. There's one that's popped up to left field. Cunningham gets underneath it, measures it, makes the catch for the 3rd out. F7 fly out for out number 3, but not before 3 runs come in. And Little Chute Mustangs lead this game 6-1 after 4.5 innings. 6-1 Little Chute. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
You're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs? Call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Sometimes life gets muddled. At the Britton House in Waupun, you can count on it garnished with an orange twist. With muddled old fashions, 3rd pound burger Thursdays, fish fried Fridays, Saturday night prime rib combos, and Sunday brunch, the Wisconsin Supper Club tradition is alive and serving in Waupun. Turn off the phone and turn on to 735 South Watertown Street in Waupun for an evening outside of the stresses of the work week. The Britton House in Waupun. Like and follow on Facebook.
New ownerships.
Back here at the Gus, American Legion AA Regionals baseball, and Waupun dug themselves a hole right now and trailing 6-1 after 4.5 innings. Some work to be done here. Jeff and I just kind of looking at the bracket. So if Waupun loses this game, they will play at 1:30 tomorrow. If they would win, they would play at 4 o'clock. If they can come back and win, but otherwise they play at 1:30. If they would win that game against Amro, that was decided earlier. Campbellsport beat Amro. If they would win that game at 1:30, they would have a 1-game break, and then they would play at 6:30 tomorrow evening again. So it could be 1:30 game, 6:30 game if Waupun doesn't come back in this game. Right now, up for Waupun, Evan Sauer, shortstop. Evan had the base hit back in the 2nd inning that scored Trey Schmidt. Oh, really? Didn't even know. Okay, apparently that was not Steinbach on the mound in the last inning. Didn't even realize there was a pitching change. Nothing was reported to us. There's a ball to right field. That's going to drop for a base hit for Evan Sauer. Waupun's got something going here. Sauer's 2nd hit of the ball game. That's what's supposed to happen when you come back for that extra year. You're supposed to lead these teams with your maturity, even though you haven't played a lot of baseball for about a year, maybe 10 months. Able to come back and pick up right where he left off. On the mound for the Mustangs is still Jaden Hermsen. It's Hermsen, not Hermsen like it is around the Waupun area. It's Hermsen. Big lefty having a pretty nice game. Throw over to first, not in time. Sauer able to crawl back in safely. Again, Evan Sauer. Waupun only has 2 hits in this game. Both of those belong to Sauer. He's got a modest lead over there at first. Pitch is low. Richter watches it, gives Evan Sauer the stop sign as don't go. It's right here in front. Sometimes it's hard for the base runners to see that. Counts 1-1. Richter a little late on that fastball, fouled off to the right side. Counts 1-2. Again, Waupun trails 6-1 here, bottom of the 5th inning. 3 at-bats here to try and get themselves back into this game. They've done it before. They've come from behind in the past. That pitch is low. Makes the count 2-2. And Waupun didn't make nothing better than to get a couple of guys on here early. Nobody out, possibly. Richter with a fly ball. That's going to go foul, right side. Nobody able to get there. Count stays at 2-2. Landon Richter, there's a guy that seems like he's been playing forever, because he has. He started as a freshman here, second base. Kind of by necessity at that time, I think, and not a very big kid, but he's got a lot of heart. 4 years of varsity experience on the high school team, a lot of Legion ball experience. There's a pitch in the dirt, gets away. Sauer will trot over to second base. Wild pitch. Richter followed by Gopalin. Landon Potratz hitting in the 9-hole, the DH tonight, with a chance to maybe get back into this game right here. Takes the double play out of play. Richter again fouls one off. Got a good battle going. American Legion has a pitch count of 105 pitches. You get 5 extra pitches than what you do in a NFHS high school game. And these battles, these long battles, they potentially cause a pitcher to leave the game early. Goes Sauer, he takes off. There's a ground ball, left side foul. Sauer had a good jump. Probably would have stole third base easily. Richter had to protect with the 2 strikes. Counts 3-2. Landon Richter. Sauer takes a walking lead from second. This time Hermson's going to take a look and throw over to second base, trying to keep Sauer a little closer. Ooh, close pitch right there. Nerves of steel by Landon Richter. A little bit inside. Richter takes it for the walk. That was a 9-pitch walk for Landon Richter, and that's just what we talked about here. Make those pitchers work. Safety reason for the pitch count. It used to be innings pitched. Now it's number of pitches that's kept track of. This pitch misses again to Gopalin, high and away. Possibly Jaden Hermson's trying to tire a bit here. Here comes the pitch. That pitch was close. Gopalin kind of backed out. Called ball. Counts 2-0. Pitch right down Main Street. Gopalin swings through. Count 2-1. Again, bottom of the 5th inning, 6-1 in favor of the Mustangs over post 210. The outside part of the plate has been a called strike consistently all night. I don't think Gopalin liked the call. Now he's going to step out, take a second to regroup. Counts at 2-2. Right down Main Street, knee-high fastball. Gopalin swings and misses. That's out number 1. Brings up Landon Potratz. Landon struck out his first at-bat in the 3rd inning. Swinging strikeout. Got a chance to do some damage right here. First pitch, fastball down Main Street. Or maybe Lincoln Street here in Waupun. Or Gateway Drive, whatever you want to call it. But that was down middle. Landon watched it go by. Getting his timing. It's going to be an infield fly right there. Little collision there between Richter and the first baseman, but no harm done. He's still able to make the catch. Would have been an out anyway. That's going to go F3 for the second out. Upon leaving Sauer and Richter stranded on base right now, 2 outs. This has been one of their better scoring opportunities. That brings up top of the order Ethan Cunningham, followed by Brian Ferris. Cunningham has flown out to center and grounded out to the shortstop in this game. Cunningham with a big swing. Aggressive swing on first pitch fastball, just missed. Just underneath it right there. He had a chance to do some damage. There goes Sauer, double steal on right there. Sauer taking off for third. Richter taking off for second. Cunningham swinging away. Pulled it foul. Runners will have to go back. Counts now 0-2. 2 outs. Upon starting the runners, they're trying to make something happen. Even with 2 outs, maybe you get a ball that's a little tough to handle, and Cunningham would be able to beat it out even if it was on the infield. Cunningham goes down looking for the third out. Upon strands 2 runners. No runs scored.
No runs on 1 hit.
1 hit. That's only the second hit of their game, both of those by Evan Sauer. We'll be back with more American Legion baseball in 60 seconds.
Customer service tradition. Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun and its surrounding areas for over 50 years. New owners Luke and Logan Gans are longtime employees of Verhaeg's Furniture and are committed to continue serving the furniture, accessory, and mattress needs of Waupun and the surrounding areas. Bringing you exceptional quality from Ashley Furniture, Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Puffy Mattress, and many more top brands from their store to your home. Verhaeg's Furniture, 806 West Main Street, Waupun. Quality brands for affordable prices.
Make fast work of spreading manure with an H&S Top Shot V-Style manure spreader from H&S Manufacturing. Available in 1286, 1500, 2000, 2600, 3400, and 4200 gallon sizes. H&S has a V-Style manure spreader to fit your farm. The right-hand size discharge of the Top Shot is capable of spreading a variety of material from liquids to most pen pack styles of manure. See Waupun Equipment Company today for a tough quality built H&S manure spreader. Buy the best, by H&S.
We're back here in Waupun, Gus Thompson Field, where post 210 trails post 258 Little Chute Mustangs 6-1. Top of the 6th inning. Time is running out here for Waupun to rally. We know runs have been a little bit tough to come by for Waupun this season. And that is number 15 on the mound now for Waupun. I got to look at the roster here, which of course Aaron took off, but who did he say that was? Did you?
Braden Dane. Daney.
Daney, yeah. Braden Daney. Okay, Braden Daney. He was on the mound last. He looks a lot like Steinbach. I didn't even realize there was a pitching change, and we did not get any notification up here, so didn't realize it. Braden Daney, I have not seen him pitch. Waupun trying to get through this game. Save Krieger, maybe save Evan Sauer for tomorrow. That's a good pitch right there. Called strike. Daney ahead in the count, 0-2. Ball pulled foul. That's Brady Weedman, the head coach, getting a little razzing from his players that he didn't field that ball. It was hot to handle there at the coaching box at third. Maybe he's a young guy, but he's smart enough to just get out of the way when they come in that hot. You don't have to be a hero. Counts 1-2. Daney on the mound. Good curveball right there. Swinging strike. It's Will Jansen goes down swinging for the first out. Brings up Blake Roosh. He'll be followed by Isaac Verhagen. First pitch from Daney, low and away, ball 1. Again, Waupun trails 6-1 here. Top of the 6th inning, 1 out. Again, pitch misses away. And there's a few guys on this team that are not playing Legion ball this year or missing right now. One of their main cogs in this team is that pitch clips the outside half for a strike call, 2-1 the count. Chase Beam, I believe he has hockey obligations at his primary sport for him. Also a quarterback on the football team, but I know he loves his hockey.
Yeah, his number one sport is baseball.
Oh, so he is playing baseball. I just was informed that somebody told me it was a hockey commitment, but he's playing with another club baseball team. Okay. Takes him out of the pitcher. And from what I'm told, if you do not participate in the regional, you are ineligible. If Waupun would advance and play in the state tournament, he would not be around. Logan Prawl, also another member of this high school team, is not playing. He plays club ball. He's probably number 2 on the staff, maybe as a pitcher. So they missed both those guys. Chase Beam is also thrown, mostly a catcher. There's a well-struck ball to left field, and that is going to be foul into the bullpen. Count stays at 3-2.
Also missing Landon Dirksen. I don't know if he is out for the entire weekend. Do you happen to know, Aaron?
Yeah, there's another guy that played a lot of innings this year is Landon Dirksen, and he could have other commitments. We don't know for sure, but yeah, it is what it is. You play who you have. There's a ball popped up, and it's going to be Ferris chasing. Lands foul. Count stays at 3-2. Daney doing a pretty nice job battling out there. Blake Rush is 0 for 2 in the game. He hit into that double play, 5-4-3, turned double play, and he also went down swinging. And he worked a walk this time. Long at bat, fouled off a lot of pitches, able to get himself a walk, get on first base, trying to add some insurance runs. And we're going to take a break right now as we're seeing Coach Brent Ferris go to the mound. He's going to take the baseball, and we're going to see a pitching change coming up. Back in 30 seconds.
The Customer Appreciation Mega Sale now at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Pork baby back ribs, buy one, get one free. Deals on Sprite. Coca-Cola, buy two, get two free. Deals on tortilla chips, pretzels, or puff corn. Great deals on Kemp's ice cream, Piggly Wiggly water, Kemp's milk, and more. It's the Customer Appreciation Mega Sale now, all this week at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Shop the pig.
Some say with John Deere, you're just paying for the paint. Turns out, those folks haven't seen what happens when our tractors go toe-to-toe with the competition on real-world tasks. Advanced features like Auto Connect decks make switching out attachments real simple. Advanced features like Auto Connect decks make switching out attachments simple. Superior maneuverability gets you in and out of tight spaces, and our dependable lift capacity makes tough jobs easy. As for the other guys, well, let's just say they couldn't stack up. At John Deere, every day we prove the difference is more than paint deep. Find out for yourself at Ballwig Implement today.
Chocolate, coffee, popcorn, ice cream. That's all that needs to be said about Guth's candy. But Steve and Katie Guth offer much more than your favorite confectionery cravings. Hundreds of decadent handcrafted creations and classic candy faves are swirled together in a casual cafe for long talks, guiltless indulgences, and hot refills. Guth's Candy, corner of Highway 49 and 151 Waupun. Order your Guth favorites online for a sweet surprise at guthscandy.com. Guth's Candy in Waupun, a chocolate legacy 4 generations strong.
Welcome back. Gus Thompson Field. I'm Randy Armga, bringing you American Legion tournament action, regional baseball. Right now we have a pitching change. Landon Richter going to the mound. I believe Daney is going to stay in the game, play second base. That's just a flip right there. Daney from the mound to second. Richter on the mound. 1 out, runner on first base. First pitch from Landon Richter, high, ball 1.
Number 10, Reese Chute.
Gets any darker, I'm going to have to turn the lights on to see what I'm doing right here. Isaac Verhagen at the plate right now. 1 out. He'll be followed by top of the order, which is Reese Jolton and Trevor Verhagen. 1-1 the count from Richter. Takes his sign, looks in, out of the head. There's a good breaking pitch right there, called strike. Isaac Verhagen kind of buckled his knees, and good pitch by Richter. There's a hard hit ball that Daney picks it up, goes to second for the first out, over to first, not in time. He got the lead run though. Fielder's choice. 2 outs. That brings up top of the order, Reese Jolton. Reese has scored twice in this game. He's got 2 hits. He also flew out to center field, his last at-bat. That pitch by Richter, a little bit high outside. Again, Waupun trails 6-1 here, top of the 6th inning. Waupun's only going to have 2 at-bats to try and get at least 5 runs to have a chance to come back in this game. That pitch missed high above the head of Jolton. Yeah, Landon Richter, he's had a number of innings pitched in his career. Not overpowering, but he throws strikes. So he got the call right there on the breaking pitch in the outside part of the plate. Makes the count 2-1. Little trouble with the scoreboard here tonight. Makes the count 2-2. I think he got punched out, but the count should be 2-2. There's a pitch high and outside. Brian Ferris couldn't get the handle there on the throw, and it's going to move the runner, Isaac Verhagen, over to second base, stolen base. Ferris tried to make the transfer very quickly, and ball popped away from him, no throw. There's a high fly ball. Krieger's measuring, makes the catch at first base. F3 fly out for the 3rd out in the inning. Right now, Waupun down 6-1, going into the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Make fast work of spreading manure with an H&S Top Shot V-Style manure spreader from H&S Manufacturing. Available in 1286, 1500, 2000, 2600, 3400, and 4200 gallon sizes. H&S has a V-Style manure spreader to fit your farm. The right-hand size discharge of the Top Shot is capable of spreading a variety of material from liquids to most pen pack styles of manure. See Waupun Equipment Company today for a tough quality built H&S manure spreader. Buy the best by H&S.
Okay, we're back. Waupun down to 2 at-bats here, 2 innings to try and get themselves back into this game, down by 5. They'll be led off by Brian Ferris. He's batting number 2 in the order. He'll be followed by Jake Krieger. Ferris has not gotten on base yet tonight. Flew out to right field, and then he had a swinging strikeout. It's the last time at bat. Waupun only has 2 hits in this game. Been a good job by Jaden Hermson, and from what I'm being told, his pitch count is only about 80 or 81, so he's in good shape to finish this game, a complete game, if he chooses so. If his staff chooses to do that. So he's only middle 80s right now. Counts 1-1 to Ferris. Waupun's got to get something going right now. Ferris, there's a high fly ball right near the foul line, left field. Shortstop ranges over, makes the play.
Ferris lines up the left for out number 1. Brings up number 9.
There's actually a third baseman. Kind of blocked there on the play. F5, Ferris makes the first out. Brings up Jake Krieger. As I said, Waupun trailing by 5. Bottom of the 6th inning. Only a couple opportunities here to get it done. First pitch in, strike. And Hermson's pitch count is very good shape right now, somewhere in the middle 80s. He can go 105. He's being very efficient right now too, pumping fastballs. 0-2 to Krieger. I think he's well aware of the situation. He knows where his pitch count is at, and he'd like to finish this game. You can just tell by his emotion on the mound. Krieger boiled that one, fouled it off. Sometimes pitchers will waste a pitch when they're ahead of 0-2. He's staying around the strike zone, working to get his pitch count down. Hoping to finish this game is Jaden Hermson. There's a fastball swinging strikeout on Krieger. Krieger has taken the collar tonight, 0 for 3. Fly out to center, ground out to short, and a swinging strikeout right there. That brings up Trey Schmidt. Schmidt walked in the 2nd inning and scored Waupun's only run of this game on a base hit by Evan Sauer. Last at bat, he grounded back to the pitcher. So he's 0 for 1 in the game. Right there, first pitch misses, ball 1. There's a called strike, 1-1 to count. Again, Hermson pumping strikes. Looks like he's getting stronger as this game wears on. Big lefty. Not showing any signs of fatigue. Pretty good mechanics on the mound there. Uses his whole body to throw. Throws from the windup. Gets a lot of leg kick, a lot of leg drive. Easier on his shoulder and his arm. Long look in. Here comes the pitch to the plate. Strike called right there on Trey Schmidt. Puts the count at 2-2, and there's 2 outs. Again, long look in. Shakes off one sign. Trey Schmidt fooled by that breaking pitch right there. Goes down swinging for the 3rd out. No runs by Waupun, no hits. Makes the score 6-1. And we'll be back after 60 seconds with more American Legion Tournament baseball.
Sometimes life gets muddled. At the Britton House in Waupun, you can count on it garnished with an orange twist. With muddled old fashions, third pound burger Thursdays, fish fried Fridays, Saturday night prime rib combos, and Sunday brunch, the Wisconsin Supper Club tradition is alive and serving in Waupun. Turn off the phone and turn on to 735 South Watertown Street in Waupun for an evening outside of the stresses of the work week. The Britton House in Waupun. Like and follow on Facebook.
The second you climb onto a John Deere and sit in the yellow seat, you'll notice that the difference between our 1025R and the competition is more than paint deep. It feels like it was designed with a better understanding of real-world performance needs and features you'll appreciate over the long-term ownership. At Ballweg Implement, we went head-to-head with the competition to prove it.
Stop by Ballweg Implement and Ballweg Turf and Leisure today to see the difference for yourself. Just have to get in the seat. Highway 68 Waupun, North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, and online at ballweg.biz.
Have you?
Okay, we're back here at Gus Thompson Field. Radio Plus, along with Jeff's live stream, bringing you American Legion AA regional tournament action. Here we are in the top of the 7th inning. Waupun trails 6-1 to the Mustangs of Little Chute. Landon Richter on the mound now for Waupun. Again, Waupun down to 1 at bat to try and score 5 runs. First pitch by Richter right down Main Street. This is Trevor Verhagen up to bat. He's got 1 hit in this game. He's also grounded out to third and hit an unassisted ground ball to first base down to Jake Krieger. Left-handed hitter, stands in, open stance. Pitch from Richter. This one misses way outside. Makes the count 2-1. Again, Waupun, they have to hold the Mustangs right here and have any chance at all to come back in the bottom of the 7th. That pitch got away from Landon Richter, sailed back to the backstop. Brewers lost today. Day game, an unusual Friday day game. Don't see that very often. At home, 3 o'clock start. And that is a ball. Issued a walk is Trevor Verhagen. That brings up the catcher, Garrett Whitman. He'll be followed by Dane Krugberg, sorry. Had to squeeze his name in there. Hard for me to read my own handwriting. That ball is crushed. It's going to be back. Good play by Ethan Cunningham, going back on it immediately, getting a good read, making the catch. Ball's not carrying real good right now. Very heavy air. Ball looked like it had a chance when it was off the bat, but Cunningham making a good read, getting back early, made it look easy for the first out. Throw over the first. Verhagen back in time. Krieger with a courtesy tag, but not much happening. There's a ball that's going to be caught by Redeker in right field. Tries to double him up at first, but Verhagen able to get back. Running on the play. So F9 fly out for the second out. Richter doing a good job. 2 outs. Runner on first. That's going to bring up Griffin Hank, the third baseman. Another throw over to first. Verhagen able to get back easily. That ball scoots away from Ferris. Verhagen able to get over to second base. Takes the force off. Pretty close pitch right there. Called the ball. 2-0 the count. 2 outs. Score 6-1 in favor of the Mustangs. Another pitch that was pretty close, maybe a little bit low. Called the ball. Makes the count 3-0. See if Landon Richter can come back and get some strikes right here. Get himself out of this top of the 7th inning. That one's going to miss outside. Ball 4. Getting so dark in this booth, I can't even see my own writing anymore. We're in good shape. That puts runners at first and second. Good news is there's 2 outs. Noah Faso up to plate. First baseman, big lefty. There's a ground ball back to the mound. Richter runs it halfway to first, flips it underhand for the 3rd out. No damage done. We go to the bottom of the 7th, where the Mustangs lead this game 6-1. Back in 60 seconds.
Your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call All Phase.
Lucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducks. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Back we are, bottom of the 7th inning. Waupun's got some work to do, down 6-1. Their last at-bat here. They're going to be led by, this is going to be Brennan Redeker. He is 0 for 2 in this game so far. Waupun has not had a lot of at-bats. Only a 3rd at-bat for Redeker. He struck out looking in the 2nd inning, and he grounded back to the pitcher in the 4th inning. Strike call makes the count 1-1. Again, Waupun held to 2 hits in this game by Jaden Hermson. Done a really nice job. He looks like he's going to be able to get a complete game. There's a long, high fly ball to right field. Camped underneath it is Dane Krukberg, and he makes the catch for the first out. Redeker flies out to right field, F9, first out. Brings up Evan Sauer. Evan Sauer has both of the hits for Waupun in this game. He's the only guy with a base hit. Everybody else has taken the collar tonight. Sauer has the RBI as well. That pitch misses high and outside. Sauer with 2 singles. He was stranded at second base in the 5th inning. Evans swings and misses on that one. I'll tell you what, you got to credit Jaden Hermson. He's doing a heck of a job on the mound. He looks very composed. He's gotten stronger, I think, as the game has gone on. He's pounding the strike zones, been very efficient. There's a good breaking pitch. Evan Sauer swings and misses. Again, Waupun only 2 hits in this game, 1 run scored. Both of those hits coming off the bat of Evan Sauer. Ball's low. Makes the count 2-2. Again, bottom of the 7th inning. Mustangs lead this game 6-1 over post 210. They are not done yet, though. Double elimination tournament. And his fastball right there just blew it by Evan on the outside half. Swing and a miss. Out number 2. So it looks like Waupun loses this game unless something miraculous happens. They're going to be playing at 1:30 tomorrow. And Little Chute will move on to play Campbellsport at 4 o'clock. Waupun will play Amro at 1:30. If they win that game, again, double elimination, they would come back and play at 6:30, which would be against the loser of Campbellsport and Little Chute. So they could see Little Chute right away again tomorrow evening. Or if Campbellsport wins that game at 4 o'clock, they would see the Campbellsport Cougars. Makes the count 1-2 on Landon Richter. Again, credit Jaden Hermson with an amazing job on the mound. He's looked really strong. The big lefty has just been overpowering tonight, limiting Waupun to 2 hits in this game. And he makes the play himself at the mound, throws over to first, and that's going to end your ball game. Richter grounds out, 1-3 put out. Waupun loses. Again, they'll be playing at 1:30 tomorrow. It's going to be the first game of the day. We will be here to bring you that. Radio Plus along with Jeff's live stream. And then the Little Chute Campbellsport game will be played at 4 o'clock. The loser of that game between Campbellsport and Little Chute would play the winner of the 1:30 game, which is Waupun and Amro. So again, Waupun, a good chance to play 2 games tomorrow. They'll be playing at 1:30. They would have a 1-game break, and they would play at 6:30. We're going to step away, run a couple of messages, and we'll be back with a final wrap-up.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Chocolate, coffee, popcorn, ice cream. That's all that needs to be said about Guth's candy. But Steve and Katie Guth offer much more than your favorite confectionery cravings. Hundreds of decadent handcrafted creations and classic candy faves are swirled together in a casual cafe for long talks, guiltless indulgences, and hot refills. Guth's Candy, corner of Highway 49 and 151 Waupun. Order your Guth favorites online for a sweet surprise at guthscandy.com. Guth's Candy in Waupun, a chocolate legacy 4 generations strong.
Okay, back here for the final wrap-up at Gus Thompson Field in Waupun. American Legion AA regional baseball tournament action, and Waupun loses their first game to Little Chute, the Mustangs of post 258. They lose 6-1, and Jake Steinbach was the losing pitcher in the game. The winning pitcher, Jaden Hermson, he threw a 2-hitter tonight. He finished with 104 pitches, so you can throw 105 in the game or finish that last batter, so he was right at his limit. Threw an excellent game. He was a tough, big, strong left-hander, and he gave Waupun a lot of trouble tonight, holding them to 2 hits, and both of those hits came from our super senior Evan Sauer, so everybody else was an 0 for tonight. 0 for 3 or 0 for 2. Some of the guys only in the bottom part of the order only had 2 at-bats against him. That's how dominating he was, but again, give you a little rundown of what's going on now. So 1:30 tomorrow, Waupun will play Amro. The winner of that will have a game off, which will be the Campbellsport versus Little Chute game, which were the 2 winners today. And then the loser of that Campbellsport Little Chute game at 4 o'clock will immediately play back-to-back at 6:30 against the winner of Waupun and Amro. So again, double elimination. Waupun's not done yet. So there's going to be a game tomorrow. If you want to tune in, Jeff's live stream will be covering all games. We will be, along with him, covering the Waupun games only. So we're going to do that in cooperation with Jeff's live stream. But so we'll be on air 1:30, Radio Plus, with Waupun versus Amarillo game. We're hoping Waupun can come out of that game okay. They saved their pitching. And then they would play again at 6:30 tomorrow evening. So that's kind of how things line up here. Again, thanks for listening. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thanks to the guys making things happen here. Once again, Waupun loses 6-1 to the Mustangs of Little Chute. See you tomorrow, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
Sometimes life gets muddled. At the Britton House in Waupun, you can count on it garnished with an orange twist. With muddled old fashions, third pound burger Thursdays, fish fried Fridays, Saturday night prime rib combos, and Sunday brunch, the Wisconsin Supper Club tradition is alive and serving in Waupun. Turn off the phone and turn on to 735 South Watertown Street in Waupun for an evening outside of the stresses of the work week. The Britton House in Waupun. Like and follow on Facebook.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Hello, back. Giving Chiropractic a